Okay, so it's Christmas week. We were just talking about all the Christmas treats we're having and cookies and fun stuff. So we're just gonna do a little yoga sculpt today just to get a little bit stronger. And I like using weights because it helps me feel, I don't know, it just helps me feel a little bit more grounded and a little bit more stable in my poses actually. So you'll see if you like it or not, and if you don't, totally feel free to put the weights down. For anyone that's new, we're using a strap. Hopefully you have a strap. I forgot to mention that earlier. Hopefully you have a yoga strap that you can put together in a loop. And if you don't, you can modify. So hopefully... Oh, good. You have one? Yeah. Okay, great. All right, so we're going to use a strap and we're going to use small weights. I'm using 2 pounds. You can pick what you'd like to use, or cans, or whatever. So we're going to start laying down on your back and be comfortable. So I like to put a blanket under my head and neck just to support my neck a little bit more. I also like to have my knees bent when I'm on my back because it helps support my back. So we're just going to take a few moments here to check in with your thoughts and your feelings at the moment. I'm sure there's a lot of different emotions people are having this week. Maybe excitement about the holidays. It may be disappointment because of changing plans because of COVID, not seeing the people that you wish you could see. So there is kind of a lot going on this week, a lot of different emotions. So we're just going to process through with those feelings and just allow our body to feel what we're feeling. And then if we're having a feeling that we don't particularly care for, like disappointment or stress or anxiety, those feelings are coming from our thoughts. So we're going to try to find an alternative thought that would create a different feeling. So at the beginning of our practice here, let's just settle into our breath. So that's how we process what we're feeling. We recognize the feeling. We notice where it is in the body and describe to yourself what it feels like. And then just breathe through. I've been using that story going on a bear hunt when I'm working with someone who's going through a difficult time right now. And I'm using that story where the people that are searching for the bear come up to certain challenges, whether it's a swamp or a jungle or something, and they realize that they can't go around it, they can't go under it, they can't go over it, they have to go through it. So we all have to go through sometimes uncomfortable feelings, but we have the tools in our yoga practice to process those feelings, and that's using your breath. So just breathe deeply here. Soften the muscles in the face and relax the jaw. And let's hug the knees into the chest. So just draw the knees in. Try to stretch out your low back a little bit. Rock left to right. We'll make some circles with the knees in one direction and then the other. And then just going to lift the feet up towards the ceiling. You don't have to have straight legs. You can point and flex your feet. Make some circles with your ankles. And then we'll take the arms up and back behind you. I have super tight shoulders, so I like to have a bolster behind me, but you can either have something behind you or bend your elbows a little bit. Try to relax the shoulders. So you're opening up the lungs so that you can breathe even deeper, expanding through the rib cage. We're going to move with breath. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Inhale, arms reach up and back, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees in. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees in. Last time like that. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to take the strap and we're going to place it around your right foot. So it's in a loop. Right foot goes in the strap, and the loop is going to go over your head. Put your arms through, and the strap is at your upper back, right underneath your arms. And your right leg is completely supported. We're going to let the left leg go straight along the floor. And then you can tighten or loosen your strap accordingly. And we're just going to pause here. So this is just your leg is completely supported. You're opening up your hamstring. You're releasing your low back. Really good for circulation here. And then we're going to grab the hand weights. If you don't want to use the hand weights and you just want to lay in this restorative pose, then just stay right here and breathe. If you would like to add the hand weights, place them in your hands. Upper arms are on the floor, elbows are bent, and the knuckles are facing the ceiling. So it's like you're about to punch the ceiling. You're going to take a full breath in here, and then as you exhale, press the hands up towards the ceiling. The weights can touch. Inhale, open up the chest, fill up the lungs, pull the arms back down, and then exhale, push forward. Inhale, nice and slow and controlled. Exhale. So you're just moving your body with the breath. Eyes are closed. Inhale, just notice what you feel. Exhale, try to really push like you're pushing through mud. So just using the resistance. Inhaling and exhaling, nice and slow and controlled. Full breath in as the chest opens, and then exhale. Belly draws in like you're trying to put your back down further into the spot, into the floor. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more, just like this. Full breath in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to bring the hands down. Relax your hands and weights down on the floor. Soften your right knee. We're going to let your right foot reach over to the left. Try to keep your right hip down and your right shoulder down. Lengthen through the leg, the IT band. You're going to pause here and breathe. You're going to turn your palms up. Arms are open wide, about shoulder height or a little bit lower. Like you're hugging a giant beach ball. You're going to take a deep breath in and then exhale. Bring the weights together in front of your face, but have your elbows soft like you're hugging a ball. Inhale, open. You don't have to let anything touch the floor. Just let it hover. Exhale, hug. Good. Eyes are closed. Move with your breath. Inhale, softly open. Exhale, together. Try not to squeeze your weight like crazy. Have a soft hold, but tight enough that your weights don't fall on your face. Exhale to the center. Inhale, create space. You're opening up through the chest and collarbones. And then your exhale like you're holding something that's 20 pounds. Move it so slow. Good. Inhaling to open. You're still lengthening that IT band. Exhale together. Moving nice and slow and controlled with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. 3 more, just like this. Inhale to open. Exhale together. Arms are soft. Elbows are bent. Inhale exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slow. Okay, we're going to slowly bring the arms down. Let the weights come down. Soften your right knee. Bring it back to center. Bend your left knee. Take your right foot out of the strap. Figure 4. Draw your left knee into your chest. You're holding on to the back of your left thigh. Flexing the right foot gently. Tilting the whole shape of your legs to the left. Draw your left knee into the chest. Relax your shoulders and close your eyes. We carry a lot of tension in the hips, which can give us low back pain. So think about here on your exhale, letting go. So we're processing those feelings that may be trapped in the hips or someplace that you may experience those feelings. Let them go. Soften. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. Take one more full breath in here. And then as you exhale, let's take the left foot down to the floor. Your right foot is going to come down to the floor. Both feet are about mat width apart. Take a full breath in. You can let your arms reach way out to the sides. Exhale, legs go right, head turns left. Inhale, legs come back to center. Exhale, legs go left, head turns right. Really push your right knee away from you. Let your low back open. Inhaling and exhaling. We're just going side to side gently. Moving with the breath. You can move your head to release any tightness around the neck. We'll do one more time, both sides. Breathing deeply and with ease. We're going to bring the legs back to center. And then from here, you're going to put your left foot in the strap. So left foot comes in, lengthening the hamstring. Again, if you want to take this more meditative, then just let your arms come down and breathe. You don't have to add the weights. If you would like to, you're going to take the weights in your hands. You're going to have your arms halfway between your shoulders and your hips. So you just have in the middle, down at an angle. Your palms are facing up, and you're just going to lift your hands about an inch off the floor. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, bend your elbows and just curl your hands in towards your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen and open. You can let your right leg go straight or keep it bent if you feel like you need a little bit more support. Exhale, draw in towards the shoulders like you're holding 20 pounds. Inhale, open. Keep the elbows off the floor if you can. Exhale in. This is really slow. Inhaling and exhaling. Wrist is neutral, so you're not curling your wrists forward or back. Neutral. Inhale, fill up the lungs, open through the chest and collarbones, lengthen through the arms, but keep them soft at the elbow. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. If it gets to be too much, just put the weights down. You can move your arms without the weights, or you can just let the arms rest by your sides. 3 more. Inhale. Nice strong shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, just like this. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let your arms come down. Let the weights come down. Relax Relax the shoulders. Soften your left knee. Left foot travels over to the right. This is your IT band, outside of the hip, low back. Extend your left leg if you can. If you need to soften the knee, have it be soft. Have it bent a lot if you need to. Use the strap for support. We're going to take the weights in your hands if you want to. You're going to take your hands and have them back kind of behind your head so that your elbows are up towards the ceiling and your hands are on either side of your head. You're going to take a deep breath in and a full breath out as you just slowly bring the hands straight up. Inhale, we're slowly going down. And then exhale, belly draws in, your back pushes towards the floor and you push up. Inhale, let your hands just drop down beside your head, don't bonk your head. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, nice and slow, let your mind be quiet. Processing your thoughts by breathing, processing your feelings, just feeling what you feel. Stay connected to your breath and your body. Feel what you're feeling. Do you feel strong? Do you feel your muscles working? Are you focused? Are you grounded? Inhale is slow. Exhale is deep. 2 more, just like this. Inhale. And exhale. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Slowly bring your hands down. Place the weights down, soften your left knee, bring your left foot back to center. Take it out of the strap, bend your right knee, left ankle crosses over the right leg, figure 4. Reach for the back of your right thigh. Draw your right knee in, flex your left foot. Tilt over to the right. Release your left hip. Close your eyes. If there is a thought that you have thought this week that does not create a feeling that you like, let that thought go right here. You can even just tell yourself, we're not thinking that right now. Just let it go. If there's a feeling that you have about this week that is not serving you, breathe through, process it, let it soften. Let it go. Try to go deep into that hip. Deep inside. And breathe. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's release. Both feet come down to the floor again. Mat width apart, arms reach way out to the sides. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, legs go left. Inhale, lift the legs back to the center. Exhale, right. Reach through your hip flexor. Open up your back and hip. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale right, and then one more time, both sides. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, center, exhale, right. We'll bring the legs back to center. We're going to hug the knees into the chest. We'll rock left to right. And then we're slowly going to transition out of Shavasana, not Shavasana yet, off of your back and come on up. We're going to make our way into child's pose. So you want to take your weights and place them at the front of your mat, out of your way. We're going to come on to hands and knees. Move your strap out of the way. If you want any more padding under your knees, feel free to put your blanket there. We're going to start with parallel knees. Big toes touch, hips sink down, arms are way out in front, forehead is down. Relax your shoulders back. Let your elbows and forearms be off the floor. Your palms are on the floor. We're going to get a little shoulder stretch here by tenting your fingertips so that your pads of the fingertips are on the floor. Pull your shoulders back. Breathe here. Forehead is grounded down, helping us feel more centered. From here, we're going to drop the forearms and the elbows down. Bring your palms together. Bend your elbows so your thumbs are reaching for the back of your neck. Scoot one elbow forward a little bit, the other elbow forward a little bit, and then reach back with your seat. Just getting a little stretch underneath the arms. Breathing here. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Okay, from here, you're going to make your way up onto forearms. So you're on your forearms, your elbows are underneath your shoulders, your palms are going to come together, and then open up your hands so that just your fingertips are touching each other, and then the pinky side of your hand is on the floor. We're going to step one foot back and then the other. If this is too much, drop the knees and the tops of the feet and push down with your feet. If you can be in a forearm plank, you're breathing here. Open up the space between your shoulder blades and your collarbones. There's a lot of space between your shoulders and your ears. Little movements with breath here. As you inhale, shift your crown of the head forward an inch. As you exhale, reach your heels towards the back of the room an inch. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Just firing up the core here. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Come back to neutral. This is as low as your hips are going to get. You're going to inhale, lift your hips, and then exhale right where you were, no lower than your shoulders. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. You are stronger than you think. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You can take a break anytime you need. Let's lift the right foot. As you breathe in, exhale, lower the right foot. Inhale, lift the left foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right. I know. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. You got this. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. And then drop your knees. Walk your hands back. Hips sink back towards your heels. We're going to take your right arm, thread it underneath the left, turn your head to the left. Relax your right shoulder. Just pause here for a moment. Let your left arm reach way out in front. Doesn't it feel good to tap into your strength? Let's come back to center. Right hand reaches forward, left hand threads under, look left. Your hips are down towards your heels. Relax the shoulders. Full deep breath in. And a full deep breath out. Okay, we're going to come on to hands and knees here. Knees are parallel. Tops of the feet are on the floor. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders or a tiny bit in front, just to take the pressure off your wrists. Turn your hands out a little bit. Moving your spine with your breath. As you inhale, curl the toes under, drop the belly, gently lift the chin, soft elbows. As you exhale, tuck the chin, round the back, tops of the feet, press down. Inhale, curl the toes under, drop the belly, lift the chin, soft elbows, open through the chest. And exhale, tuck and round. One more time, just like that. Like you've never done this pose before. Notice how every little movement feels. Exhale, round. And then coming back to neutral. You're going to take your left foot back. Toes are on the floor. Your belly is drawing in towards your spine. It's nice and strong. Your right hand is going to hold on to the weight, and the number of your weight is going to be facing the ceiling. And you're just going to lift your arm about halfway up. So you're not all the way up by your ear, but you're lowering down a little bit. Now you're going to lift your left foot about halfway up to your hip. So it's a little bit lower than your hip. Your foot is flexed. All 5 toes pointed down. Breathe deeply here. Moving with breath. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your right hand towards your left knee as your right elbow comes into your right hip. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Elbow to hip. Right hand towards the knee. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more, just like this. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Lose the weight if you want to. And exhale. Let's bring the left knee down. Put the right weight down. Right hand down. Pause. Take your left foot straight back again. Same side. Pivot your right foot to the right. 45 degrees off your mat. Roll to the arch of your left foot. Left hand takes the weight. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Watch your wrist. It's not collapsing forward or hanging back. It's straight. Couple options here. You can stay right here. You can lift your left leg if you'd like. You can take your right ankle and cross it in front of your left and lift your hips. You can take your right hand straight in front of you, palm down, and then lift it back up. And then maybe you bring it back down, nice and slow. And then you inhale, bring it back up. And then you exhale, bring it down. And then you inhale, bring it back up. How about one more? We can do it. Exhale, slow. Inhale, back up. Okay, left hand slowly comes down. Bring both knees down to the floor. Knees are going to come together, big toes touch. Hips sink down, backs of the hands rest on the floor by your feet. Sway your hips and forehead left to right. Make circles with your wrists. Head goes back and forth to release your neck. Catch Catch your breath. Eyes are closed. Breath is flowing. Take one more full breath in. And then as you exhale, let's come back up onto hands and knees. Knees are parallel. Wrists are underneath your shoulders or a tiny bit in front. Spread the hands nice and wide. 3 breaths to move your spine. Curl the toes under, drop the belly, soft elbows, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck and round. Really tuck that chin round through the neck. Inhale, lift, open. And exhale, round. Just one more like that. Inhale. Getting the spinal fluid to move, creating space in between the bones and the back. Releasing tightness and tension. All right, coming back to center. Your right foot is going straight back. Toes are down to start. Pull your belly in, nice and strong. Strong muscles supporting your spine. Left hand is holding on to the weight. If you have a weight with a number on it or a can, you want the top of it facing the ceiling and you're going to lift. Not all the way up to your ear, just about halfway. We're going to lift the right leg about halfway. Flexed foot. Belly in. You're relaxing and softening as well as staying engaged. Find that balance. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we're going to bring your left hand to your right knee, left elbow to your left hip. Sounds like Twister. Inhale and exhale. Right in towards your belly. Draw your belly in. Inhale. Soften your right elbow. Exhale. Inhale and exhale in. One more time, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Let's drop the right knee down. Left weight comes down, left hand comes down. You can make some circles in your right wrist or shake it out if you need to for a moment. Your right foot is going straight back again. Pivot, left foot off the mat. Roll to the arch of your right foot. Right hand takes the weight. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. You can stay here. You can lift your right leg if you'd like. You can come into side plank if you'd like with your left ankle crossed in front. You can take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just lower the weight down in front, only shoulder height. Inhale, reach back up. Strong wrist, exhale down. Beautiful, inhale up. You are strong, you got this. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up, we got 2 more. Lift your hips. That's the underside of your torso here. Love handles. Lower down one more time with the hand. Inhale, back up. Whew, and then come down slowly and gracefully. More slowly and gracefully than I just did. Knees together, hips back, hands back. Head down and breathe. Relax your wrists. Make some circles. Relax your shoulders. Okay. We're slowly coming up onto onto hands and knees. You're going to step your right foot forward. Up between your hands, your left knee is going to scoot back. Your right knee is right over your right ankle. Your left hip is sinking down. You can stay here, or you can curl your left toes under and lift your left knee. If you need to keep the knee down, keep the knee down. If you want to go a little deeper, you can come up onto fingertips so that you're barely touching the floor. Your hips are strong. Little deeper, hands hover off the floor. You want to take the weights in your hand, turn your palms towards the ceiling as you reach your hands behind you and just pulse up little pulses. So you're just lifting and lowering, nice and slow. Your hands are light. Your palms are reaching up. Your chest is open. Your legs are super strong. If you need to have the knee down, have the knee down. That's fine too. I'm showing modified right here. Little tiny movements. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly come down. Hands come down. Left knee comes down. Both hands come to the inside of your front foot. Turn your right toes to 2 o'clock. Roll to the pinky side. Just sway here a little bit. Just opening up your right hip and your left hip flexor. This should feel really good. Sway left to right. Nice. And then you're just going to let your hips go back and drag your right foot back. Right knee comes down. Left foot forward. So the left ankle is right underneath your left knee. Your right knee is pretty far back. You can keep the knee down the whole time if you want to. If you want to lift your right knee, you can. If you want to work with leg strength and let your hands hover off the floor, you can. You can reach for the weights. Take your hands behind you. This time, instead of little lifts up, you're doing little pulses in. So in and out, in and out. Beautiful. Chest is open. Knee can be down. Keep your left knee over your left ankle. Super strong in your hip joint and your knee joint. This is not only good for the muscles, but for the bones. Breathing here. Small movements with the arms. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Hands come down to the inside of your front foot. Drop your back knee. Turn your left toes to 10 o'clock. Roll to the pinky side. Sway left to right. Whew. I think this is harder than it was 2 weeks ago. Or maybe I'm just, I don't know. Whew. Okay. Take a full deep breath in. And a full deep breath out. Let's move the hips back. We're going to take your left foot back. You're going to walk your hands back to your knees. You're going to curl your toes under. Lift your knees. Keep the knees bent as you hang over your legs. Hold on to opposite elbows. Let the head drop. Sway left to right. Take your time. We're going to slowly make our way up to stand. Please take your time. The blood has gone to the head, so just take your time coming up so you don't get lightheaded. I'm going to adjust my camera so you can see my head, because we're going to do some standing. Hopefully I'm not still upside down for Jerry. Move everything back a tiny bit. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Can you see me? Okay, yeah. Let's move that back a tiny bit. My room is so small here, it's hard to get the camera right. Okay, so just standing, feet hip width apart. 3 breaths. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And exhale, out and down. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, all the way down. One more time, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, you're going to reach for your weights. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. Your weights are going to be in your hands. Feet are grounded down, about hip width apart. We're going to start grounding down with your right foot. Your right knee is going to be soft. We're going to lift the left knee, no higher than your left hip, and you're going to reach your arms straight up. Belly is in, you're not leaning back. Belly is in. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, take the weights towards your chest. Hinge your chest parallel to the floor. Reach the arms back like a hammer as you step your left foot like you want to step on the wall behind you. Inhale, slowly come back up. Push your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly. You're going to reach back. That number side of the weight is lifting. Back heel is pressing back. Come back. One more. Inhale, nice and slow. That right leg is strong. It's tired. It's okay. Reach back. Ooh, good thing the wall's next to me. And then come back to center. Lift. Bring the hands to your heart center. And then lower your left leg. Wow. That's a lot on the right. That's good. 45 seconds of weight bearing on one limb. You start rebuilding bone density. Super important. Okay, left foot on the floor, holding the weights. Optional. Right knee lifts. Hands lift, relax your shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale. Hands go back. Push your right heel back. Lift through your upper arms. And then slowly come back. Inhaling as you lift. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, back. Come back to center. Lift the arms. Bring your hands to your heart. Knee is lifted. And then bring that right foot down. Slowly drop the weights down. You're going to slowly make your way down onto hands and knees. So take your time to get down there. I'm just going to switch the camera back. Okay, when you come on to hands and knees, pivot your feet to the right. Come on to your left hip. Send your legs around to the front. Soles of your feet are together. Nice big diamond here. Legs are open, hips are open. Inhale, reach the arms all the way out to the side. Take your left arm under your right arm. Backs of the hands going towards each other or palms touch. Bring your shoulders down. Elbows press forward. Fingertips lift. Take a deep breath in. As you lift the fingertips up, and then exhale, hinge forward. Let your arms just hang down, let your head hang down. Release any tightness in the shoulders, between your shoulder blades. We'll use your next inhale to come up and undo the arms. Shake them out a little bit and then switch sides. Your right arm comes under the left. If your palms don't touch, no worries. You can keep your hands just like this. Just try to bring them towards each other. This is about the shoulders, drawing down, elbows forward, fingertips lift as you inhale, and then exhale, hinge forward. If your hands touch your feet, fine. If they don't, just let your arms hang. Breathe deeply into your upper back. Relax your shoulders, the space between your shoulder blades. Take a full breath in as you come up. And then exhale. Shake out the arms. Swing your legs around to the front of your mat. Make your way onto your back. Hug your knees into the chest. Pause here. Relax your low back. Relax your shoulders. We're going to let the knees go wide. We're going to lift the feet. You can hold on underneath your knees. You can hold on at your shins or ankles, or you can hold on to the outsides of your feet. Breathe deeply here. Feel free to sway left to right. Slow, deep breaths. Releasing any last bit of tension in your neck and shoulders, hips and low back. Let any tightness soften. Let go of the tension. And then slowly let's release. We'll let the feet come down and we're going to prepare for Shavasana. So you should be warm, cozy, and comfortable. So if you need anything for support, feel free. Put something underneath the legs, underneath your neck. So it's important to be warm because the muscles have been working hard and your body temperature drops during Shavasana. So you want to be able to stay nice and warm. Okay, so once you find your pose where you can relax and let your practice settle, let your palms face the ceiling and let your eyes be closed. Let the back of your body feel like an ice cube on hot pavement. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly as you breathe with ease. Notice what you're feeling. Notice any thoughts that are coming into your mind. And while you're in Shavasana, I'd like you to think about 3 feelings that you would like to have about the rest of your week. I'll share mine. Excited, hopeful, and happy. So those are just 3 feelings that I would like to feel this week. Now I'd like you to think about what thoughts you would need to have that are going to create those feelings. And the thought has to be believable. So my thought is, even though my plans are different this year than they have been in the past, I'm really looking forward to experiencing this holiday with just my immediate family for the first time ever. I'm really excited about what that's going to feel like. So remember that our thoughts control our feelings, and feelings are just vibrations in the body. So we get to choose how we want to feel and what we want to think. That's super powerful. Because if you think that this week is going to be horrible because you can't do what you want to do, it's probably going to be horrible. So changing your thoughts that are going to create the feelings that you want to have. So slowly allow your breath to get a little bit deeper. Begin to bring some small movements back into the body, moving your fingers and toes, your hands and feet. And then taking your time, moving gently, we'll slowly transition out of Shavasana, and we'll make our way up to seated. And then once seated, just take a moment here. Let the eyes be closed. Let your practice settle in. So our practice was a lot more physical today and focusing on strength. But I think it's important for us to recognize how strong we are. So when life throws us curveballs, we have the strength to go through what we need to go through. Let's bring the right hand over your heart, the left hand over your right hand. And remember that we are all connected. Not only are we here with each other, but we are here for each other. Bring the palms together in front of your heart center to honor your practice and honor each other. Namaste.